Hello, friends. This is Kelly Calabrese, and today I'm here with Dr. Lindsey Horner with Horner Equine in North Dakota. Dr. Lindsey, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about you and your practice.
Yeah, I'm a vet up in North Dakota. I did my equine internship down in Weatherford, Texas. Always wanted to be a horse vet and spent some time there, decided to move back home. Both of my husband family and my family are from North Dakota, so we came back here. Wasn't sure if there'd be enough horses to just do horses, but so far it's worked out and we're plenty busy working on horses up here. I do everything with horses, but my biggest interest is performance horses. Work on a lot of Western performance, specifically barrel horses.
Excellent. Tell us how you heard about Renovo.
Listening to some of the other interviews, it's interesting because I also had heard from Renovo from a client, and I'm not going to lie, when it was a good friend of mine that's also a client, and she was telling me about it, and I kind of was like, yeah, this must be another barrel racer fad, or, something that maybe doesn't have a lot of science behind it. And I kind of blew it off when she first told me about it. And probably wasn't much more than a couple of weeks later, I had gotten, I believe it was an email from you guys. And it was the ad showing a pretty impressive ultrasound difference of a superficial flexor tendon. And I thought, wow, that is pretty impressive. So maybe there is something to this. And then I researched it a little bit more and got in touch with you guys, and you sent me a free sample, I believe. And I ended up using it on one of a horse that I acquired, and I've had amazing results with a suspensory injury on it.
Wow. Well, we love that. We love that you were skeptical. We love that you had a client bring it to you. We love that there's the science behind it and you have seen the results. So those are four fabulous things that we love to hear. Can you share an example with us of a case that you use Renovo with?
Yeah, I have several. I've used it mostly in soft tissue injuries. I do plan on maybe branching it out and kind of using in some of the other applications that I have seen other vets using it, but I will say that I've seen it work definitely in soft tissue injuries. I'm still, I haven't put in a lot of joints, but I did put it in a horse with a meniscal injury and a stifle, and I was very impressed with that. That horse is, well, she is pregnant now, but she is back sound, and she was pretty dang lame when we started the process. And then my own horse, well, I actually didn't own her, but I had bought her with a suspensory injury, basically paid broodmare price for her because she had this injury that had gone on for a couple years. She had some time off, and I got that Renovo, and I just kind of threw it in her suspensory, not really knowing what I was going to get. And yeah, she's back winning at the professional level right now. So it definitely made me a believer in that. And I've used it in quite a few other deep flexors, horse with a torn gastrocnemius and its hock, that also came back really well. So
wow, that's fantastic. We love to hear back to winning. That's one of our favorites. In fact, one of our hashtags is winning with Renovo, because we love for those horses to get back in there and win after those soft tissue injuries. So for the veterinarians who have not yet tried Renovo, what would you say to them?
I would say definitely give it a shot. Like, I'm probably one of the biggest skeptics, and with the new fads out there, and I kind of, not that old, but I'm kind of like that old vet that gets stuck in your own way and doesn't really like change. But I would definitely say give it a try, because I've been very impressed with the results in the horses that I've seen it on. It's also super convenient. It really isn't any more expensive than any of the other regenerative therapies out there. And the nice thing is you pull it out of your freezer, you thaw it, and you put it in the horse, and it's a done deal. So that's really nice as well.
The convenience is absolutely key. Yeah, we love that. Is there anything that I have not asked you about Renovo that you'd like to share?
Not really. The only other thing that I would say also made really impressed me is when I was down in Arizona, Christian actually took me through the lab and explained to me like the processing, and probably even to me, more importantly, the sterility testing that it goes through. Before that, I was really skeptical to put it in a joint. And it still makes me a little nervous, not so much the sterility, but possible flares and stuff. But after he gave me the tour and all the testing and all the cultures that they go through and all that, it definitely put me a little bit more at ease of especially using the product in joint. So I don't know how much that's advertised to other vets, but I think that's really good to know that you can have the peace of mind that it is clean. It's clean. I mean, they are ensuring that, so we shouldn't get any joint infections from it if the horse is prepped properly.
Yes, the standards are very, very high, and we encourage people to reach out for Christian. They can go to renovoequine.com and they can see the white papers and the research that has been done. But this is still a small company. We are growing pretty quickly, but Christian is available to speak to veterinarians and answer any of those questions. So thanks for bringing that up as well. Well, Dr. Horner, how can people, get in touch with you and find out about your services and what you do?
We don't have a website, but all of our info is on our Facebook page and on Google, and you can find me pretty easily if you live in North Dakota.
Horner Equine. Okay, awesome.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you, and we'll be checking back with you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.